I always like to say that cancer is like a train and it runs on two tracks. There's the medical track and the emotional track. Again, we have a great, strong medical track because we have such wonderful institutions, both on the South Shore and in Boston. But we need to make sure that emotional track is strong.
And at the start of the new millennium, two women decided to do just that. Gail Mitten and Anne Allegrini began Pathways for Cancer Care in Hanover, offering programs and services to patients free of charge.
They donated all their time, and it was a place that provided support for people with cancer and caregivers. It grew over the years until finally in 2007 it really got too large for just them, and they connected with the wellness community, which was in Newton at that time.
2 years later, the wellness community merged with a similar support provider called Gilda's Club Worldwide. Renamed the Cancer Support Community, this merger became the largest provider of cancer support in the world. And as a result, Gail and Anne's dream evolved into the only cancer support community located in New England.
We cover a large territory in terms of people who can come here. And of course, anyone who's within driving distance and feels comfortable to come here is welcome to come.
Tim Cummings is the program director for the Cancer Support Community, now located in Norwell.
So I found myself kind of really drawn to doing this kind of work, and I've been program director here since 2008 now.
Before becoming program director with the Cancer Support Community, Tim worked as an oncology social worker. He is also a cancer survivor.
Almost 30 years myself. My anniversary will be June 12th. Life takes turns that kind of leads you in directions that maybe you ought to be in, and so here I am.
As program director, Tim manages the variety of activities at the organization and discusses the best program options with patients and caregivers.
The whole idea is for things to be comfortable, kind of like you're in your own house, not in a clinical or a medical kind of feel setting at all.
There are weekly support groups, drop-in meetings, health and fitness classes, newcomer orientations, and a one-on-one session geared toward preparing patients for their physical and emotional journey with cancer.
And it's called Prepare For, and it helps people prepare for those events in their lives. And it's a program that was developed by Peggy Huddleston out of Cambridge many years ago, and our two founders actually trained with Peggy in this program, so they continue to do it for us here. So we hopefully have a lot of different kinds of programs for people and whatever they might find useful. All of our programs are really led by people who get it. The support programs are led by licensed professionals who are experienced in not only leading support groups, but experienced in leading support groups for people with cancer or caregivers. The other programs we have, like yoga and Tai Chi and Healthy Steps and whatever, are led by instructors who have a lot of training in whatever it is they're doing.
This cozy atmosphere also provides a library of materials for patients and caregivers to bring home or to borrow, and soothing pictures done by local artists.
It feels safe, it feels comfortable, and it feels like somewhere where they can really be with other people who get it.
And the memories of past group members are ever present throughout the rooms, like this bicycle, this sand, and these seashells.
We try to make this room about the present, but it's also about the legacy of the people who've been in the group.
Its beginnings were certainly humble, like most nonprofits, but the cancer support community truly withstood the test of time, thanks to generous benefactors and the greater community.
We have been really lucky. One part of being a nonprofit is trying to stay above water, trying to survive. And we were struggling a couple of years ago.
The Norwell VNA came to the rescue, supporting the programs and making the cancer support community a division of its foundation. The Friends of the Mel Foundation and the Christine M. Sullivan Foundation have also made significant impacts.
They just help us really survive and grow.
And then there are the fundraisers. Yacht clubs, town employees, and civic groups have all banded together to keep the center thriving. Even Bob's Discount Furniture provided a grant for all the furniture you see here.
One of the things that I notice as program director is that I'm always having to look towards new programs that are going to be important for people. One of the new things we're going to have, for example, in the fall is a program for kids called Kids Support, and it'll be a program for kids who have a parent or a grandparent or a sibling with cancer. So it'll be a 10-week program for them, and that I think is important. That's kind of a part of the population that's impacted by cancer that doesn't always get enough attention or have enough programs available to it. So we're happy to continue to be able to do all those things.
And what better way to showcase the transformative nature of the center and cancer itself than through this symbol, a butterfly.
We try to have as many butterflies around as possible. We have a butterfly release every summer. What this is all about is either in honor or in memory of people. People can buy a butterfly and have it up on our wall, and that person's name will be on our wall for the year.
For more information, you can visit cancersupportcommunityma.org.
I always say to people that you don't need a translator when you come in here, that if you're talking to someone else, they understand the language that you're speaking.
For Bridgewater This Week, I'm Alicia Fortin.